Hi, it's Brendan here from Funding Options. Welcome back to another episode of 4 on Friday. Today we're going to be drilling down a little bit more as to what Dom spoke about last week in regards to working out what your gap is. He used the example last week of living off and retiring on $60,000 per year and requiring $1.2 million worth of assets. The reason why it's $1.2 million worth of assets is because basically what we're looking for is a 5% return on your money. So with shares, property and cash, if you can get 5% return on that reflects 5% of $1.2 million, which is $60,000 per year. Now, a really easy way to work out what your gap is and to see exactly what your position is at any time is something that we call ADNIO. So what we're looking at is we're looking at your assets, your total debts, and the net position of that. And there's two types of asset classes that we look at as well, and that's assets you live in and assets that you live on. So assets that you live in are things like your home, cars, clothes, and just general stuff that you buy, but you don't actually get any returns on. Stuff that you live on are things like shares, where you get dividends, property, where you get rent, and cash, where you can get some interest. So obviously what we try to break down is try to put your assets more on the side of living on. So the reason that we do that is because obviously the more that you're actually accumulating with the assets that you live on, especially property, because property is such an easy thing for Australians to understand, and because you're going to be getting appreciation and plus rent, hopefully, if you find the right property. And this is why we deal with some experts all around the country to make sure that you're finding the right property in the right market, just to enable you to get better returns on your property that you're purchasing. If closing the gap is something that you're interested in and you want to get started in your investment journey, please don't hesitate to give us a call here at Funding Options. And thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.